Hey all, Russ here, RVerTV. Welcome. Check this out. It's Monday morning, June 1st, 2026. I've been driving for a few hours. I left Arizona about 4:30 this morning. This is Highway 95. We're heading up towards Beatty, Goldfield, and gonna keep on trucking. Want to see the world's largest firecracker? That's what the sign says right here. So we're going to start our travel season this year off with a big bang right here. Pretty cool, huh? Well, everyone in the van, buckle up. We're on the road for quite a few weeks. 2026 travel season starts now. And I came up with the name. The journey never ends. Heck yeah, travel season. Let's rock. All right, here we go. US 95. This is actually called Amargosa Valley. If you made a left here, it'd take you right down to Death Valley, which we were there a couple months ago checking out the spring bloom. But we're trucking north. We have about, a little less than 30 miles. Get up here to Beatty, Nevada. I'm just gonna grab fuel, just keep trucking. The goal is to get up to Goldfield, old ghost town. Thought we'd walk the streets, have a little fun this morning. And there's a whole lot of nothing out here. Big open desert. You know, it's amazing once you get out of Vegas how isolated Las Vegas is. It is just vast desert in all directions for a very long ways. Nevada desert's huge. All right, we'll be up Beatty shortly. All right, we're getting close. Beatty's a small town. I was here a few weeks ago when we were filming the spring bloom. Spent the night, really didn't film it much. We did do the Rhyolite ghost town, but that was like heading back in towards Death Valley. A little bit of greenery there. They got water. You know, everyone thinks the desert's just pure dry, but there's a lot of water in the desert. Just got to find it, huh? All these old western towns. Very rich history. Most of them date back into the 1800s. One thing about Beatty, they are very well known for speeding tickets. It should slow down to about 25 miles an hour up here, and you better do it when you travel through here. There's motels, a couple RV parks, probably more than a couple. A lot of mining history. Death Valley Inn. I stayed at that RV park last time. Alright, I'm gonna grab fuel here, because if I remember right, there's no fuel in Goldfield. Goldfield's about another 60, 70 miles past Beatty here. It's an old ghost town. Been a lot of years since I've been through here. Well, up in Goldfield, actually. It kind of looks new there on the right. There's an old casino right up here in the corner. Oh, I gotta stop. It's got all the metal workings on the outside. Look at this thing. Let's stop a second. We got it all day. Heck yeah. Well, it's all closed down. It's totally gutted. They're putting new interior in it. Exchange Club Casino. But look at the metal working on this thing. It is something to see. That is all metal artwork. Absolutely incredible. All the gears. Made them look like missiles, I guess, huh? Looks like a ship's wheel. Yeah, the door's open, but I kind of peeked in there earlier before I turned the camera on. There's nothing going in there. They're working on it, though. Look at the fish. Show you the front up here. This is downtown Beatty. Tiny little town here. Exchange Club Casino. I'll guarantee you they'll open it back up. Ah, octopus with goggles. There you go. They have to put a casino back in it. Let's cut across the street. I'll get a better shot of it. It's like a little coffee shop here. Right on 95. There you go. Exchange Club Casino. Or the building, at least. I'll walk around the other side. If I remember right, there's different sculptures on the other side too. I've always driven past, never stopped. First time for me. You can got a big old top hat back here. Coffee roasters, pastry. Oh, okay. What a building, huh? This will be here forever. Everything all rusted, but that's what they want. They want it to look like that. Oh, here you go. They got balconies on the back. And it's like a little, what would you call that? Cathedral? type, I don't know. Archways. There are just hundreds and hundreds of, they look like roses made out of metal. They're all rusted, welded on there. Wow. Well, if you ever get a chance, come by, grab some pictures. It's right on US 95, right here in Beatty, Nevada. All right, let's go grab some fuel. Perfect weather. Farther north we get, the cooler it'll be. It was really starting to heat up yesterday in Arizona. All right, whoop, here's a gas station. This'll work up here. Let me fill up, because I've been on the road quite a while. I didn't kick the cameras on early. We've seen all that going through Vegas. I was trying to get some miles done this morning. It was about 4:40 when I left Arizona this morning. Right now it's about 7:30. Did pretty good. Got through Vegas before the traffic got too awful. Okay, gonna fuel up. We'll keep rolling. Diesel's outrageous right now. My goodness. Hopefully it comes down through the summer. All right, let's keep trucking. There's another big casino up here on the left. This is a trucker highway. Just hundreds and hundreds of trucks constantly everywhere. So they really cater to it. They got truck parking here in Beatty. Right up here on the left is the casino. A lot of motels. Palm trees everywhere, huh? Kind of like an oasis. Wow, look at the size of that dozer. Woof. That is huge. Glad I passed it. All right, did you blink and miss Beatty? All right, we got us about 70 miles to get up to Goldfield. Then I'm gonna walk the streets. We'll explore that old town a little bit. And you can see right back out in the Nevada desert. You leave these towns, always make sure your gas tank's full. It's few and far between. Made it. This is Goldfield. I'm going to stop, change camera batteries a second. Then we'll drive on into town. Busy, lot of traffic, lot of trucks. This place is honeycombed with mines. It kind of reminds me of that town Searchlight, south of Vegas, with all the mining history, but they've been digging for gold and silver here forever. Just look, you can see the tailings from all the mines just everywhere. I don't think they have any more active ones going. I might be wrong, I don't know. But just everywhere. That's what Goldfield's all about. Okay, let's cruise town. Won't take long. Oh my goodness, they have a gas station here. Look at this. There's the official welcome to Goldfield. Looks pretty new. So all those signs that say no services is wrong. You can get fuel here now. That's a big deal for these people that live here. Very cool. So if you're ever wondering, you can get fuel in Goldfield. I drove through here quite a while ago. Quite a few years. It's a pretty desolate drive, this Highway 95, once you start cutting across the desert. I remember this now. There should be an old abandoned cafe up here on the right. I'm gonna park, we'll walk the streets. It's fun to see the old buildings. Ghost too. This is a official ghost town. They've had those. There's that cafe. Dinky Cafe. I think it was a high school or something. Maybe the hotel. One of them TV shows with all the ghost stuff. There's Town Hall. That's still active. Community Center. Oh, look at the old cars. I'll come back up here. I'm gonna walk town. There's the old hotel. But anyway, one of them TV shows with those ghost story things. Featured Goldfield a few times, I believe. Where they recorded the ghosts and the goblins. There's a RV park up the road there. And is their visitor center open? I don't think so. Nope. Well, let me get turned around. I can go back uptown. I'm gonna park. We'll walk streets. We're here, huh? Heck yeah. I didn't see any lights on in that building. There's an old cemetery too. I'll hit that on the way out of town. But right up on the hills, oh, probably can't see it too good with this camera, but mine shafts, mining tailings, just everywhere. I think Goldfield is known for one of the biggest gold ore deposits in Nevada. There's the old hotel. It's for sale. Anyone want to buy it? Ghost store included. Alright, I think up here by the fire department I can park. Yeah, there's a little parking area behind there. Let's go around the corner here. All the houses kind of look the same, don't they? They were built same time. How's it like to live here? I don't know if you noticed coming over the pass at Goldfield Summit, we're over 6,000 feet. So you're up here in elevation. You get snow here in the winter. And it's a good at least 10 degrees cooler right now than when I was down in Beatty. All right. Take a little walk. Heck yeah. Fire station number 1 right there. Imagine all the people that walk these streets. Town hall. Cop shop, everything's in there. All lights are on. That's active. When you look online, you see a lot of these pictures, like the old fire truck here, the buildings, the hotel. This is a heavily traveled road and huge stop for a lot of tourists, especially if you're a ghost hunter. Right here in Goldfield. Got you a bottle house. They got historic numbers out front. They must have a map for all these locations. Be kind of cool to see what it looks like from the inside with all those bottles. How it lights it up. Even that building with the old block. What's that got to be, over 100 years old? Kind of looks like the same block on Town Hall too, doesn't it? Those houses look pretty rough. See, there's little markers with numbers. Maybe I can get a map or something, figure that out. Too bad that visitor center wasn't open. Another old house. I'd say an old gas station. That big old canopy on it. Yeah, there's signs on the highway like when you leave Beatty, no services for 90 or 100 miles, which means Tonopah's the next big town up the road from here. But now they have a gas station. They got to come up with some new signage. That one's got the old pumps. We got to walk over to Dinky's. I'm not sure if Dinky's Cafe's still going or not. There's an old car dealer too, with the Shell sign out front. That is quite a design on that old pickup truck. And here's Dinky's. Grotto and Gardens. So there's businesses still open. And got the old outhouse. Donkeys. Hey, we might see a burro. They're around. Dinky Diner. There's even a yurt straight across the street. Huh. This looks like there's an ice machine and stuff. Looks like it might still be open. Got an umbrella and a picnic table, so I bet it's still open. It's kind of early yet. It's not quite 10 o'clock. But those houses are totaled. No one lives in those. This old car dealer got old cars out back. There's cars inside that building. You can see them. Let's peek in the window. Well, the reflection. Can you see them? There they are. Old station wagon. Pickup. Another one. Man, that building, there's nothing left of it. Porch is rotted. It's amazing it's still standing. Wonder if they have plans to restore some of these. In that bad a condition, they're not gonna be there forever, are they? Okay, what's this? A little bit about the history of Goldfield. "20-year period where they weren't finding gold, then they found a big deposit here. 20,000 people used to live here. Railroad came through. Wow. That is huge back in that time period. And the big old county building here. So this must be the county seat, maybe. Goldfield. Old wood benches. What's this one? Gans and Nelson, September 3rd, 1906. 42 round fight? Holy. Goldfield, 42 rounds. Oh. There's a community center. Then I think, wow, look at all the scaffolding on the school. I'm pretty sure that's the building they went in and did the TV show, if I remember right. It was on one of them networks like Discovery or something where they hunt for ghosts. Travel Channel or something. Looks like it's got a new roof. No one's working on it. That's a lot of scaffolding. Maybe they'll make it into like a community center or something. See what these posters say here. Says this place was big. You're standing in the center. 20,000 people. It was the largest city in Nevada in 1907 here. Though the gold mining. There's the timeline. Yeah, they're definitely restoring this. There's the timeline when they put on the new roofs. Next step, they're going to restore this building. Good for them. They should. Saving history. I wonder if they kicked the ghost out. Yeah, it's got new windows. That's the jail over there. Sheriff's cars. What we got back here? It looks like a little park. Colvin Town Square. Probably for their community events. Got a little stage. Someone took time, planted flowers. Got outdoor lighting, picnic tables. Right behind their community center. Small town USA right here, huh? Back road, small towns, RVerTV style. We haven't even started yet. I'm just stopping at these to get out of the area. Next will be Tonopah. Gonna go up through Tonopah, then all the way up to Carson City. Then I'm gonna jump over into Northern California. That's when we really get going. It's a national park in Northern California I want to hit. Volcanic National Park. Lassen, I think it is. Chamber of Commerce, not open. Got a little map of the area. They're probably open on the weekends and stuff when it's a little busier. And there's those art cars. I'll walk up the other side, heading back towards the van. I've seen those before. I've seen a lot of pictures of those things. Another old house. I think someone lives in that one. Another old abandoned garage, gas station. Almost all these buildings are abandoned. Yeah, it would take quite a bit to bring them all back to life. A lot of money, time. Oh, they got a radio station here. 89.1 FM. Radio Goldfield. Right across from the old hotel that's for sale. Wonder how much they want for it. Goldfield Opera House. It's got curtains up. Looks like specialty foods. Maybe that one's still going. There's some more old buildings. Looks like stores. Gift shops maybe, huh? And looks like a little weather station by the caboose. I'll be darned. You can hear music. It must be the radio station playing. There's the front of the old hotel. Looks like some of the lower floors have all new glass in it. Goldfield Hotel. That's a lot of rooms, isn't it? Could you imagine 20,000 people when they were here? These streets would have been packed, mines going. It's Nevada, you know there's gambling. So they had to have casinos. This sign on the front says they're looking for contractors. Huh. If you're a contractor, drop a card or a note in a box. See, that glass looks new. It says hotel on it. Probably ran out of money, huh? Must be election time. I see all the signs up. Oh, up here's those cars. And old buildings up this street. Wonder what it looked like back then when 20,000 people were here. Free bicycle. This needs air in the tires. Oh, look. Old wooden street signs. They're almost faded out totally. Looks like ore from the mines. Any gold nuggets? Gold Goldfield, Nevada, world's greatest. So a lot of arty type stuff, arts and crafts, but these cars up here, they just have everything going on them. Has a Volkswagen body on top of a station wagon. There is seashell stuck to it. Could you imagine all the time it took to make this? There's a fan, hubcaps. Looks like something from that movie. What was that movie? Oh, Mad Max. That's just insane looking in it. Still has a glass in it. Wonder if it runs. Oh my goodness, look at this. Has a boat on top of the car with a horse in the boat. Big speaker horn on the front. Massive bumper. Wow. Isn't that crazy? Here's another one. Has big floodlights on it. There's even more in the back. A little trailer with just everything stuck to it, and an old van with another Volkswagen on top of the van. There you go, right here in Goldfield. Well, we covered both sides pretty good. I'm gonna stop at the cemetery on the way out of town. Then we're gonna head up towards Tonopah. Jump back on 95, I think just a mile or so, heading out of town. Well, it definitely looks different. Last time I was here, there was no one in the streets or anything. It's kind of come back to life. Got a gas station, all kinds of cool stuff here in Goldfield. For more information on my travels, be sure to check out my website, RVerTV.tv. There you sign up for your newsletter, putting one out once a month now. Got all kinds of cool stuff in the merch shop, Armchair Traveler series, the Heck Yeah series, and also we're coming out with the Journey Never Ends series too for the 2026 travel season. Hats, coffee mugs, shirts, which help support the channel in future videos, just like this one. Trucking around Goldfield, Nevada on their opening day of the 2026 travel season. Once again, it's RVerTV.tv, and I appreciate it very much. Well, let's go find a ghost or two up here. Should be up here to the left. Yep, I think I see the sign up here. Here it is. Oh my goodness, a little baby donkey. A little burro. Oh, let me grab the other camera. Just a little guy, huh? I bet Mama burrows around somewhere. Yeah, this reminds me so much of Searchlight. With just mining everywhere. I mean, if you look in the hills, you just see it everywhere. Evidence of the mining. Looks like their city dump is back here. Off to the right. The old Goldfield Cemetery. All the crosses. I seen this online. A lot of the graves, they don't know who's in them, I think. You know, they're super old, covered with the rocks. A lot of this dates way back into the 1800s. But to have a town of 20,000 people like that long ago. Well, I'm going to turn around. I'm just going to stop for a minute. I need to switch out camera batteries. And we're going to jump back on 95, keep going. But a lot of people like coming and checking out the old markers and the timing of all this. Look at this, a little bit of shade. Let me borrow the shade here a second. There you can see all the white crosses. Well, rest in peace. A few of them have headstones. I see a date. A lot of them are 1800s. Goldfield Cemetery. Okay, here we go. Opening day 2026 travel season. Vans all fixed. We're running good. Thank you for all the well wishes. Last video. Coming up, we're gonna explore Tonopah and just keep trucking all the way up through Carson City, maybe Lake Tahoe. Then we're gonna get up into Northern California, way up in the mountains. Journey never ends. Talk soon.